Are you real? Where are you?
I'm real.
How's it going, man? Dude. It's 3/17, May 7th, 2018, and I am on my way to Toronto right now. I'm just gonna fucking fix this camera so you can see my blonde hair. And yeah, I'm gonna go pick up someone that I have never met in real life, but I have communicated with just a ridiculous amount. Like, his name is Bryan. He is a producer slash DJ, though more so the producer aspect of things, and he lives in LA, and he is coming to Toronto for the weekend for Ever After, which is this fucking phenomenal music festival in my city, which is cool because Kitchener has very minimal shit, so it's cool that something's actually awesome in Kitchener. No shade to Kitchener, but I just think Ever After is just fucking above and beyond. It's so good. Anyways, the point though is like, I'm so excited to see him. We talk so much over text and like video here and there, and yeah, it's cool. So I'm super excited. I have known, if you will, this guy for 2+ years now, which is crazy to think about, and we're just finally making it happen. We're seeing each other in person, and I'm so pumped to have him here. Holy traffic. Okay, interesting. But yeah, I'm on my way to hit the airport with him right now. Hit the airport. What am I talking about? I'm going to go pick him up. He is about to arrive in around 25 minutes. So I'm excited. But the point of this that I wanted to say is like the power of the internet. It is like, the other day I saw a thread on Facebook that was like, if you could describe the internet to someone that has been literally living under a rock for the past 30 years, what would you say? And I basically summed up my comment, I think, and I honestly think I had the best comment in there, but obviously there's a clear bias there, but I said something along the lines of like, the internet is a second world in which everyone is your neighbor. There is no physical distance limits, and it just, like, that for me sums up the internet 100%. In most cases, aside from like, it's basically just like the access is insane. It's just it's just mind-boggling how crazy the internet is, and to think about the times when we had no internet, and even like, it's just crazy to think about, because this friendship would not have been developed had there not been internet involved. I was able to, like, it literally was so funny the way the relationship started, because he commented on Don Diablo, who is a DJ and producer. He commented on Don Diablo's post at Ultra Music Festival 2016. So Don made a post that day, and Bryan made a comment about tonight is party time or something like that, and that for me was my favorite Don song at the time, Don Diablo, and that's a lyric from one of his songs, and I was like, interesting, okay, I'm gonna, for some odd reason, I just decided to check his profile, and then he, in his bio, I think, or some shit like that, he was either post or his bio or something, he had the word subconscious in there, and dude, stupid people do not use the word subconscious. It practically doesn't exist in their reality. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, okay, this guy's an old soul / smart, but I actually know I was more focused on I thought he was an old soul at the time, based on like listening to his videos talking about whatever he was talking about at the time. I completely forgot, but it's such a fucking cool thing, man. The internet is so sweet, and like all these people want to just hate on the internet so much, but the reality is the internet is a neutral tool, and it's bringing out whatever it is. It's not good or bad. It's however you choose to use it, that is how it becomes. It's, for someone like Gary, the internet is the greatest thing because he chooses to make it the greatest thing. For XYZ fucking random Joe Blow, it could be an awful thing because he chooses to make it that and cannot see the clear opportunities because his mindset is you cannot see the opportunities if you're literally just stuck in your head thinking about the lack of opportunities. It physically does not work. You have to switch the fucking brain and start looking for opportunities in order to properly see them. It's just binary like that. There is no other way in that case. So I'm so excited to meet him, and yeah, I'm gonna continue this more because I think this is gonna turn into a vlog. And today's Toronto day, and then I have more shit to do when I get home. So I did not finish my powerless before I left, so I still have to like edit a video, and yeah, I'm editing the vlog from my hair getting blonded, if you will. That's definitely not a word, but whatever. And then I also have like a few random things that I forget. Anyways, catch you soon. One of my biggest weaknesses is like I'm so not used to doing shit like this on my own, so this is even stressful just getting to the gates. So we're figuring it out, but oh my god, I need to piss so bad, it's insane, and I'm just fucking nervous right now. I'm excited but nervous. Are you real? Where are you?
I'm real.
How's it going, man? Dude. All right, he's out. That is him. That's exciting. He came out the opposite direction than I was expecting, so I ended up talking with these three people, and yeah, he totally caught me off guard because he came in a completely different direction. He's like, "Hey, dude!" I'm like, "Oh my god, fuck! I'm not recording shit." So I had to like real quick start recording, and then the guy thankfully took a picture of us, and yeah, now we are gonna go hit, or he's just doing his currency exchange right now, and then we're gonna go hit sushi, which I'm not gonna eat because I'm almost done my eating block for the day. And yeah, we're gonna go see Alan and Josh, so let's fucking do this. It's time for some purple hair treatment, and as you can see, my hair's a little gray right now. It's because my hair, because I want it to go blonde and lighter, has to have this purple shit in it. So that is why I have gray hair right now. Anyways, back to this, because this is kind of irrelevant at this point. I'm sitting here with Bryan Thalangsy. Am I pronouncing that right, by the way? Thalangsy?
Yeah, Thalangsy.
Thalangsy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thalangsy.
You say it.
Thalangsy.
Thalangsy.
Just
Okay.
I was tired.
Sorry, I just fucking botched your last name, but yeah. Thalangsy. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So anyways, we've arrived at the house after we went to, what did we do? We got sushi with Alan and Josh, and then
some fun driving travels.
Oh my god.
Getting lost.
Oh, that was interesting, and very exposed for my driving behavior today. That was quite interesting, to say the least. So anyways, why was it? There was a reason I was doing this. I'm completely forgetting it right. Oh yeah, I wanted to know like what you thought of Canada so far.
I'd probably definitely say like most of the stereotypes most people in the US come to believe Canada has is like none. It's exactly like the United States.
Canada, or we're just USA light.
Yeah, exactly.
Except a little bit nicer. That's all we got. And syrup and craft dinner and what else is there? Fucking
This tomato mystery.
what the fuck? We have to look into that. But anyways, so yeah, it's not really that different from US. And by the way, the whole point of today's video was kind of like talking about the internet, and like before I picked you up, I like talked about the power of the fact that we literally met, if you will, through Don Diablo's comment. Like it's just strange to think about the fact that like we're sitting in person right now, but it all came from a Don Diablo comment.
Yeah.
And I like gave a little backstory on that. It's just like, what are your current thoughts of like the internet and how people use it? I was also talking about the fact that like most people look at it as a bad thing and they're just like demonizing the internet and stuff like that. Like, what are your current thoughts around it, and like how that applies to you with branding, with your music, with all that jazz?
I mean, it definitely depends like on how you use it.
Yeah.
Definitely like I guess not using it so much as something to absorb information, whether it be good or bad, but like what you actually do or decide to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I use it more so as a tool. And right now, I don't have much inspiration to make music, so I just do what I can, and that's done.
Mm-hmm.
As if it doesn't exist anymore, or the tool doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm not relying on it for my intent for entertainment. It's just something I need to do for work, and when I don't need it, then I don't need it.
I think that's an important distinction, because it's very easy for it to become more than a tool. Mm-hmm. And like we were talking about, like what Kanye said about like use it as a hammer, not like, so if it was a hammer as a like I've already fucked this up, but Kanye said something along the lines of like, you wouldn't, if you were carrying around a hammer, you wouldn't just hammer everything. You would take out you would take the hammer out of your pocket when it's ideal to, and use it accordingly. You wouldn't fucking become addicted to hammering everything, which is I think what the phone has become for a lot of people. And you were saying something about the phone today, and like how everyone is on it and stuff like that. And what were your thoughts around that?
Oh, just like how like if you look around you, if you take the second to kind of stop and see where people are, and you're actually not on your phone, it's crazy to see how many people actually are just glued here and not just like being people.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everyone is interesting in their own light, but the people that decide to be people, which to my interpretation is like those who decide to take a step forward to, you know, be very interested in their hobby and share that and just make a better avenue within themselves to become a more unique person and stand out, rather than just be tied to their phone and have a more negative view on the world just because of what they see, when they could use it for something more of a growing nature for themselves, for using it as a tool.
Yeah. And lack of presence, honestly. Like if you are sitting there with a negative viewpoint, it's probably because you aren't being present. Because if you're truly present, it's like, it's hard to feel bad when you're like actually in the moment and truly, like, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to feel bad when you're actually when you're genuinely present.
Yeah, and you're bringing in more of what you want to see, even though if you're not like 100% thinking about it, but just having a good attitude and having just a good foundation behind it, you start just recurring.
I have no fucking idea.
You're gathering and attracting more and more of that good stuff in your life, or vice versa. You can do that with bad stuff. Like people who always say they have a bad day, or what have you. I guess if you analyze that a little bit more, it's just kind of like, well, how are you thinking about the day? How are you looking at yourself? What can you mirror to make it better if you decide that you want to make it better, or you can sit and just have a bad day.
Yeah, and also like, what beliefs do you have that are creating that reality for you? Like, always comes back to like what you actually genuinely believe, not consciously, but actually subconsciously. That's so fucking important to note. But anyways, yeah, I have no idea where the hell. I think we came there from the internet, but I think that was interesting the way that ended up.
Segues, but I guess in short, the internet, as you can see, if you actually use it to your own reality, you get to do cool stuff for these moments in your life, like us, Josh and I, meeting actually in person.
Yeah.
Rather than just kind of like, instead of using it, or some people use it, I looked at it this way, of people like, one day I'm going to do this, one day I'm going to do that, but they actually look at these things and they beat themselves and judge so hard about it because of how glamorous it may look on Instagram or whatever it may be. To actually use it as a different light and pull that negative and push through and, decide that I'm actually just going to do this because I want to do this. I know it kind of segued, but like,
who cares? It was valuable.
Yeah, I try to put two and two together. But the point of the matter is like, don't forget that there's a life outside of your phone and not so into your phone. That's definitely probably the best note. Yeah. Definitely.
And again, just like use it as a tool, not a fucking. Don't have an addiction. Okay, like be in the moment, be in real life, experience real life. Connect with people. Don't just like fucking focus on irrelevant shit. Like actually take a step back and realize what's gonna matter in a 10, 20, 30-year window, what's not. Like, have perspective. It's fucking important. The internet is a great thing. And I was also talking earlier about, like, the fact that it's just neutral. It is what you make it.
Yeah.
So that is true with anything. And I hope this video brought you value. It's a little bit different from what I usually do, but thought it was a worthy point in a day to document, considering, or rather a point in my life to document, considering we never fucking met before. So it was fucking cool to just make it happen. Anyways, it's been real. My name is Josh Moxey, and this is Bryan Thalangsy. Or Thalangsy. I already fucked it up. I'm so sorry. And I will catch you later.